as well. But you know who they always go to. Cam Scattaboo, as advertised, first. Levitt off the play action. Looking to extend the plays. A decent scrambler. We've seen that. But can't find much of the game as a snapper. Only one field goal made on the season for Kiefer. Ewers to pass. And right in stride, they get going with Golden. Look at this explosive play from the Longhorns. Hard reception on the first play of the game. Ewers wide open, touchdown, hook 'em. DeAndre Moore. Texas strikes with a two-step of two big plays. Silas Bolden with a chance as a return man to set up Texas in good field position as he returns it from the 25. And he breaks through. Look at Silas Bolden. Goodbye. Third and 3. Scattaboo. Maybe just short by about a half a yard as Barron Sorrell of the Texas receivers combined. A lot of traffic as they throw back to Weisner, but somehow he gets clear, and they are road grading downfield to the 20-yard line. The veteran, the all-time leader in field goals made in Texas history. Look like I think we got some guys who can match up with you. 3rd down and 7. Levitt being chased back to the 11-yard line before he launches it downfield and is able to get it. Use a little extra hope in the defensive backfield here. A 3rd and 11. Ewers. He's going to tuck and run it on 3rd and 11, and he was tripped up that time by Keyshawn Elliott. True freshman punter. He's thinking about a fake here. And he's going to throw it downfield and get it complete to Lonawong. Blazin Lonawong, the reserve defensive tackle. Third and 12. Ewers pressured and taken down again. And it is fired up. Giving you that look when he's one of the greatest to ever do it. First down, Levitt. He is wiggly, isn't he? Look at Sam Levitt. He's an excellent scrambler and quick. 2nd and 10. Scattaboo catches a seam, and it's going to be
gets man coverage.
Oh, the ball is loose, and it's going to be a safety. It popped right back into the hands of Quinn Ewers, and the Sun Devils. Scattaboo, there it is. Nice big hole for Cam Scattaboo, who stays on his feet. Big bruising Cam. Chunk plays.
He has a chance to be a top 10, top 5 pick.
36-yard attempt from Kiefer is through. A nice A-gap pressure. They pick it up. 3rd and 10 for Texas. And Ewers. He's pressured, looking to extend the play, directing traffic. Now he's going to run it himself, and Quinn Ewers goes in for the rushing touchdown. Down and 2. Trailing by 2 possessions. Scattaboo's going to try to throw it downfield, and it is caught. And into the end zone goes Malik McClain. Cam Scattaboo. 2-point attempt. Levitt to the end zone. They got it. Xavier Gilroy. And all of a sudden, Arizona. Ewers to pass. Downfield wants every bit of it, and it's intercepted. It is intercepted by Robinson. Scattaboo straight ahead, driving those legs. And in, he gets in. He is in. Touchdown, Forks up. Scattaboo has done it! We are all tied up in the ATL. Up. Trip to the national semifinals on the line, and they go to old reliable Gunnar Helm. From 48 yards, and it is staying to the right. And we are... One timeout remains, 37 seconds, 2nd and 4. Four-man rush against Ewers, and they get it complete, and they are in position. Ryan Wingo, the true fresh. Does he have it? Off, right, denies him. Sparky's got one. Quarterback sneak as you see Levitt stretching ahead. Based on where he extended that ball, you'd think that they would move these chains.
Well, but the tell on that quarterback sneak was the fact that Scadaboo was lined up about 6.
3rd and 14. Levitt steps up, gets free inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. Scadaboo wrapped up, sent back, and then goes forward. Is he in? Yes! 335-pound Bill Norton met him, but Cam Scadaboo,
Quinn Ewers trying to audible
to stay alive. Can they hook him? Touchdown, Matthew Golden.
your best players, Joe. They have to touch the ball.
2nd overtime, and Gunnar Helm opens it up that way. Texas's first play of the 2nd overtime, and they take the lead from one of the 2-point conversion in the 2nd overtime. Sprint right for Ewers, looking for an option to the end zone, and they get it with Golden. Texas is in prime position to stay alive. Sam Levitt, with time, goes underneath to Scadaboo. Scadaboo cuts back and will have the first. 3rd and 8. Levitt. That ball's intercepted. It is intercepted. Makuba seals it. Hook 'em horns. They're headed home to Texas to play in the Cotton Bowl. Texas advances. Makuba seals it.
Like Max Duggan, very highly recruited. He was a 5-star recruit. He hands it off. They break one straight up the middle. Donovan Edwards might go. They wrestle him down from behind.
They wanted to do here with their formation.
And it's Philly special, their version of it. Loveland broke a tackle, but he's in trouble. Colston Loveland stopped back at the 9-yard line.
TCU player to ever win that award.
J.J. McCarthy throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off and being brought back for a touchdown by Bud Clark. Performance by Duggan with the way he brought them back from 11 down late. Here's Kendre Miller. Some running room and a 1st down. Some movement along the line. There's a flag. It might be a free play for Duggan. He takes off running and dives ahead with a 1st down into Michigan territory. Nice pocket given by this veteran offensive line. Open receiver and a catch for a 1st down. Quentin Johnston, the motion man. Here's Duggan. Touchdown, TCU. Only a 3-man rush. Nice pocket. McCarthy on target. Big play for Michigan. Luke Schoonmaker dragged down in TCU territory. Kicker in the country, did that last year. And he was a finalist this year. And he's good. He's completed his last 4. And it's not 5. In fact, it's intercepted on the deflection. Taken in by Rod Moore.
Big of a piece of the puzzle here.
Play fake. They want to go deep after the takeaway, and they do go deep. Roman Wilson. Touchdown. J.J. McCarthy handed it to Mullings. There's a flag down, and the ball is out. TCU thinks they have it. A lot going on as they unpile. It is TCU ball.
The ball was lost.
The Michigan team that's avoided turnovers all season long has handed it over twice. Kendry Miller capitalized.
Defensive lineman rush. It's a screen coming.
Quentin Johnston is all alone. Caught it at the 30 and spins down at the 20. DiMercado, the running back. He stays in to pick up a blitz. Duggan got hit, still got it off. Tay Barber! Touchdown! Horn. 18-point lead. It's starting from their own 15. Michigan attacking the line. DiMercado out to the 31. It's a line drive. Looks like he has plenty of leg.
Wow.
And the legend grows off the foot of Jake Moody. Play fake to Edwards. Deep throw, and it is caught! Ronnie Bell inside the 10. McCarthy, quick throw, and a drop of the receiver Bell by Abe Kamara. He planted him. Pressure picked up nicely by DiMercado, and the pass is intercepted. Deflected and picked off by Mike Sainristil. Season for COVID, he went down to IMG Academy in Florida.
Got
Won
him.
a natty. Here's a flea flicker, wide open, and a touchdown. Ronnie Bell. Beginning of last season, didn't play in the college football playoff. Duggan stepped away from a rush, going deep for Johnston. He hauls it in. And out of
Country at preventing touchdowns.
DiMercado, touchdown, TCU. McCarthy incomplete and picked off, intercepted by D. Winters, and a touchdown. Continuing the plays.
And play loose.
McCarthy takes off running, has a lot of running room. J.J. McCarthy inside the 30, still doesn't go out of bounds. And has a long gainer to the TCU 20. Bell went in motion. Design run for McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy, a Michigan touchdown. Pressure from both ends. They run past it again. DiMercado off to the races. They do have an angle, and they knock him down at the 1. And now Duggan. They try to help him in. Touchdown. McCarthy on target. Bell again, lunging for the end zone. Touchdown. He's in the end zone here. Back and forth they go here in the third quarter. The try for 2. McCarthy keeps and walks in untouched. DiMercado ahead, the ball's out. No whistle yet. And Michigan has the ball, and the officials say it's 2nd and 2. Wilson. Roman Wilson airborne. Touchdown. Up and over Josh Newton. Ronnie Bell gets the 2. Down in 7 here. Michigan blitzes. Duggan dumps it off short. Quentin Johnston has the first down, and off he goes. They are not going to catch him. No flags. The magic continues for TCU.
Returned punts their last 2 games because of an injury. Very dangerous.
And Robbins' kick Comes down at the 47. He has blockers on the near side. Darius Davis shoved out of bounds hard, but he's keep their undefeated season alive. One of the many signature plays of this incredible season. 3 out of 6 on third down this half, 7 out of 13 for the game. It's a screen for Mercado. They get the big tackle in space. Michael Barrett, the graduate student,
To go right now.
McCarthy chased by Hodge, wide open. Wilson again.
Well, we've seen Max down the field right up here.
Trouble with the snap. It's picked up. Lateral to Edwards. He laterals it forward. And Loveland is tackled. And here comes the verdict.
After video review, there is no foul for targeting.
Second and 8. Play action, flip to the end zone, touchdown! The Sooners strike quickly. Marquise Hollywood Brown. Chubb on the toss, into traffic. They get a good block on the edge, and Chubb churning for a first down, running through tackles out near midfield. Big Isaiah Wynn. Fake it to Michelle again. Fromm looked over the middle, now dumps it down, caught, touchdown. Michelle out of the backfield, and the Dogs answer quickly. Baker just turns and looks at Anderson. There was some kind of deception there. Anderson off and running, a stiff arm into Georgia territory, and Rodney Anderson rumbles down in the red zone. A huge game with a
To try to get them off balance.
Playing at warp speed. Anderson again barrels into the end zone. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for OU. Drives it, but it drifts and misses wide left. So the Dogs 83 yards and a touchdown. Dogs crowd the line. This is Anderson who breaks free. Rodney Anderson in the clear, headed for the end zone. Offense and Baker Mayfield. Fromm and Georgia back to work, and Sonny Michel breaks free. Michel in the clear, a foot race. What an answer from Georgia. 75 yards. Lined up 6 yards deep in the end zone. Takes the handoff and a quick burst. Chubb breaks free. Gets the edge. Nick Chubb rumbling, churning out near midfield. Sermon's in the game, and he's got the football, and he's got a crease. The freshman off and running. Gets a downfield block. Barrels ahead. A physical finish to the run, and that fires up the OU sideline. Play clock winding down in this 3rd and 9 play. It's a screen. Brown in the clear. The sprinter cuts back. Hollywood Brown slips down inside the 15. It's a reverse. Lamb throws it to the quarterback, and Mayfield catches a touchdown pass. And goes sprinting down the field. Trickery from Riley, and the Sooners stretch the lead. Steps into it and drives it. Wow, hot rod. Comes up with 3. This is the 12th running play of this game for the Dogs, but they've had great success. Chubb not down yet. Churning and chugging to the end zone. Yards. 2nd and 10. Play action. Mayfield steps up, escapes, a pump fake, but Roquan couldn't get him to the ground. We talked about the strength, Kirk, of Mayfield. He's beefed his body up, got away from the Butkus, and just get the play off. Michel in the clear. Sonny Michel barrels down into the end zone. The hat trick for number 1. Mayfield has time. This time overshoots Andrews, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Sanders. And the veteran safety scampers down inside the 10. The game's first turnover sets up the dog. Quam looking for the end zone. Delivers. Touchdown. Wims gives the Dogs the lead. Mayfield takes a downfield shot. Deep ball. Catch made by C.D. Lamb. They got single coverage and they pitched it. Mayfield from the pocket. Still got it. Flips it to the end zone. Touchdown. Dimitri Flowers. Those defenses around the end. Michelle strung out and hit hard, loses the ball. It's out. The Sooners have it. Stephen Parker, a scoop and score. Chubb, it's the wild dog and the running back. Direct snap, cuts back and scores. Knocks it right through. Knocks it coolly through into the net. Deflected. Blocked. The Dogs do it again. Scored a touchdown earlier on a direct snap. Now it's Michelle's turn, running all the way. Gets to the edge. Sonny Michel will send the Dogs home to the championship game.
Infraction. Over the middle and incomplete. Trying to get it to Jordan Whitting. 3 minutes in. Play fake by Penix. They brought extra rushers to the horns and the throw's right on target. Jalen Polk spins away. Jalen Polk being chased and tackled by Terrence Brooks. And they'll pass several of those teams ahead of them tonight. On first and goal, Johnson to the end zone. No signal yet. The Husky fans think they scored. It is a touchdown. 21 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. A lot of faking. And it winds up as a screen to C.J. Baxter. 4-man rush after Ewers. He takes off running with a lot of room and slides down with a backer. Second leading tackler on the team. Jaden Blue. Touchdown. Longhorns running in every direction. And it seemed to confuse Washington. We need to try to disguise our coverages and confuse him and make him hold the ball longer. They did rush him and he still got it off to Giles Jackson. Polk, the second longest pass play in college football playoff history. Here's Tybo Rogers. Down at the 6-yard line, tackled by Penix under center.
Watch the fullback dive.
And it's Johnson for the touchdown. They lined him up as an offset fullback with Bernard behind Penix. Bernard will muff the kick, and Texas has it. He tried to catch it at about knee high, and he did not correct. 6 penalties against Texas, none against Washington. After the fake, right on target to Whittington is Ewers, He broke a tackle or two and made it down inside the 1. And T'Vondre Sweat is in as well at the right end. They block this time for a Texas touchdown. Byron Murphy powers in 11. He was 67-3 at the University of Sioux Falls. Penix launches one deep, and it is caught by Roma Dunze. Up the middle, and it does not appear he got there. He did not. Trying to follow the block of Jack Westover, and Texas takes over on downs. Ewers pressure right in his face, and the ball drifts incomplete. Xavier Worthy was breaking open, but he couldn't find the football. In 2nd down and 10, they're in field goal range. Pressure, he stepped away from it, fires, and it is caught on the deflection. Jalen Polk, the touchdown off the hands of Malik Muhammad. 29.
Does a little shimmy in the end zone. Well deserved.
And this is 3rd and 1 out of the pistol with Baxter, the running back. Ewers faked it to him. He can run for the first down. He can run for a lot more. And slides down. Then got a hit, and here comes the flag against Asa Turner. In this opening half. Baxter, touchdown, Texas. Jack Westover moves out in motion. Dylan Johnson, the running back. It's Westover the catch. He runs over the tackler, Malik Muhammad. 3 times by 7 points. Texas is tied at each time. The fake to Bernard. Penix slides down with a first down. Deliberate. They frequently run the play clock down a lot. In the end zone, touchdown. Jalen McMillan. 19 yards, and the Huskies lead for the 4th time tonight. First chance for Texas on offense in the 2nd half, and it's C.J. Baxter. The ball comes out. Couple of Huskies say they have it, and the officials concur. The edge of field goal range, trying to take the first 2-score lead of the night. They fake the short one. They throw for Westover, and another perfect throw. Right down the middle. 6 minutes to go. 3rd down and 5. Pressure. It's Trice again. Ewers just got rid of it. Floated it towards Sand. Control of the game. Penix, another design run. Not going to slide this. And it is good. There, New Orleans. Arch's hometown. But he might get in the game at some point. And Texas trying to pick up the pace on offense. Wide open. Jaden Blue, nice cut. Couple of nice moves, and all of a sudden they're down inside the 23. The ball came out, and the officials, the line judge Jim Wary, saying he was down inside the 23 with a 21-yard gain. State of Washington. Ewers down the sideline for Worthy. Xavier Worthy. They faked it to him, and it is caught. Adonai Mitchell with yet another catch in a college football playoff game. Looked for a moment like he might have jumped too early, but he still made the catch with Elijah Jack. Jalen McMillan. Good blocking on the perimeter to help spring him. Was thrown for 398. Trying to get above 400, and he's on target. Odunze the catch with Ryan. Championship game if he can split those uprights, and he did. Cool as a cucumber. Ewers is rushed for 46 yards. Average 6.6 per carry. He lost it for Sanders. Caught 31-yard line. First down. Hoping he doesn't have to make that decision. Wants the touchdown right here. Ewers batted down again. And here is that decision. He doesn't hesitate. He sends the most in Big 12 conference history. The record is 30 by Josh Lambert of West Virginia. Pop it over their heads and go chase it. They're not going to do it. It needs to go 10 yards. And it didn't go 10. It doesn't matter. Washington recovered it. And it was Josh Cuevas closest to the line, and the three receivers to the right. Ewers lofts it up. There's single coverage, and it's gone. Jordan Whittington with Jabbar Muhammad and single led tonight. Trying to take the lead in the final seconds to the sideline. Caught by Blue. They're going to mark it inbounds. To advance to the national championship game. Ewers lobs it up, and it is incomplete. Intended for Mitchell. Elijah Jackson had the coverage. Washington hangs on and wins the All-State Sugar Bowl in the college football playoff semifinal.